Hello viewers, this maths problem might seem easy, but the moment you make one particular mistake when solving it, you are done. So I want us to solve this maths problem and make sure you watch this video up to the end. So we have 60 minus 20 into the bracket 4 to the power of 2 times 4 minus 2 to the power of 2 minus 8, then all of them close to the bracket times 2. So if you know how to work it out, kindly share with us your answers on the comment section. So I will give you the two methods that can be used in working it out, but one of the methods that you shall check out, you shall realize that one of the methods is not correct. So you shall tell me which method. So let's begin with the solution. So the final answer that you shall get on these two methods shall surprise you. So let's begin. So on the solution, by working out using our method 1, so this one is what we have. So 60 minus 20, we shall know that is 40, then 40 into bracket, then 4 to the power of 2, then multiply by 4, then divide by 2 to the power of 2, then minus 8, close the bracket, times 2. Now, so we shall move to the next step. Now we shall work out the numbers inside the bracket. So this one now we shall have 40, then 40, close the bracket. So 4 squared is 4 times 4, and 4 times 4 we shall realize we have 16, because 4 squared is 16. Then 16 multiply by 4, then divide by 2 squared is 2 times 2, which is 4, then minus 8, then you close the bracket, times 2. So we're still working out the bracket, so we are not yet done. So our next step now we shall have here 40, then 40, close the bracket. Now we have 16 times 4. So 16 times 4, we shall get our answer as 64, then divide by 4, then minus 8, we close the bracket, times 2. So let's continue. So now we have here 40, then 40, close the bracket. Now when we have 64 divided by 4, our answer will be 14. So this one is 14, then 14 minus 8, close the bracket, times 2. So our next one now we shall work out. So we shall work out 40. So we are still working out the bracket. 40 into close the bracket, 14 minus 8. So now there we shall have 6, then close the bracket, multiply by 2. So for us now, we shall now have to open the bracket. Okay, so when we open the bracket, now we shall have 40 times 6, and 40 times 6, we have our answers 240, then 240 multiplied by 2. So our final answer in method 1 is 240 times 2 is 480. So this one is the answer that we've got in method 2. So do you think that we've used the correct method in working it out? So if so, you can comment with your answer. So let's now move to the method 2. So method 2 that I want us to use. So if you happen to get 480 in this method 1, you've not done it correctly. So the method 1 is absolutely wrong, totally wrong. So let's now show you the correct answer that will surprise you in method 2, if you shall still get 480. Now, this one is the maths that I want us to solve. So we have 40 here. So sorry, we don't have 40. We have 60. We have 60 minus 20, then close the bracket, 4 squared, multiply by 4. Okay, then divide by 2 squared, then minus 8, then close the bracket, times 2. So this is the maths problem that you want to work out. Now, when you're given this maths problem, the first thing that you need to work out is the bracket first. Don't even go onto this other side. So now we shall have 60 minus 20, 60 minus 20, then you close the bracket, then you work out whatever is inside the bracket. So 4 squared is 16, then 16 multiplied by 4. I want us just to work out the exponents first, then divide by 2 squared is 2 times 2, which is 4, okay, then minus 8, close the bracket, times 2. Now, so this one will lead you to whatever now we know, that is the BODMAS. So on using the BODMAS, we shall check whatever we shall begin with inside the bracket, and we shall begin with the division sign. So now we shall say now we have 60 minus 20, then close the bracket. Now we shall have 16 multiplied by, now 4 divided by 4, which is 1, then minus 8, close the bracket, times 2. So in BODMAS, after you've done with the division sign, now we shall move to the multiplication sign and work it out correctly. So now we shall still have this one as 60 minus 20. So 60 minus 20, we have to open the bracket, then work out 16 times 1, which is 16, then minus 8, close the bracket, then we shall have times 2. Now still on our bracket there, now let's just talk about this number 60 minus 20, we shall have it as 40, then 40, we open the bracket, then now we shall have 16 minus 8, and 16 minus 8 is 8, then close the bracket, then times 2. So let's check if we still get the answers that we had on the first method. Now, so 40 times, so this one now shall have 40, so when you open the bracket, times 8, this one times 2. So in this case now we shall have 40 times 8, we shall have it as 320, then 320 times 2. So what is 320 times 2? We shall finally end up with our answer, that is, so this one is equals to 640. So 640 gets the correct answer. So you can see the difference. On our first method we got 480, and in our second method we just got 640. So if you happens to get 640, then you've done it right on the correct way by using the correct order of operation, using the BODMAS or the PEMDAS. All of them works perfectly right when you put them together. So otherwise, if you find this video interesting, please give us a thumbs up, and still if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. Subscribe to the channel, share the video, and let's spread the knowledge. So let's stop there. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.